Principal Sir, dear colleagues, I welcome all of you with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, we must be thankful to the power of all powers, King of all kings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us this very opportunity that we get together in this very hall for a beautiful reason. But the one thing which strikes my mind that this is the day where we are at the crossroad of gratitude and emotion. Gratitude in the sense the time span we have spent with our worthy boss, and the emotions that he has been transferred to another higher secondary. But one thing, officers come and officers go. But between these two parameters, there is actually the bond of affection. There is the bond of love. There is the bond of attachment. There is the bond of emotions. But being humans, we do have emotions, and on leaving a person, it hurts. But this is the law of nature. We have to obey this thing. But if we take the gist or theme of this whole human life, even history stands witness to this very fact that only one thing prevails in this very planet, and everybody craves, everybody speaks about that. That is always try to be good. Whatever profession you choose, only one factor about which you get rebounds of beautiful vibes. That is, one should be always good, wherever you may be. And one of the philosophers has mentioned a beautiful principle regarding the secret of the greatness of the great men lies in that they left things better than they found it. Leaving a thing better than you find it. This is such a type of principle if we apply in our profession. If we apply in our lives, whatever maybe our profession will be, you will always receive good remarks. But having a boss, good boss, it is not only an administrative advantage, it is a divine grace. It's a blessing from Almighty Allah. You might have observed at your own places, or you might have seen, you might have heard the episodes. And if the boss will not be good, it makes the whole atmosphere hell. So in an institute, the best leadership, it shapes the lives of life which are present within the walls of that very institute. When a leader is good, just remember, when a leader is good, it creates an atmosphere of different kinds. Then the employees of that very institute, they breathe the air of different parameters. We breathe the air of trust. We breathe the air of dignity. We breathe the air of sharing purpose, honor, respect. This is the so-called, we call a leader having high leadership qualities. So as far as our worthy boss is concerned, Mr. Aftab sir, one of my colleagues has clearly mentioned that the name Aftab, it clearly reflects, it is having in fathoms of meanings. And rightly I told you that by God, if anyone among you have visited in 20 or 21 or 22 before taking the charge of this very institute, hardly at this moment you hardly believe upon your eyes. So is the transformation in terms of infrastructure, in terms of academics, and in terms of the culture. The most advantageous thing which I found here, that Aftab Soap has remained such a type of force behind our creating or nurturing a sense of harmony, a sense of belongingness, a sense of oneness. You will not find the type of atmosphere which is prevailing in this very institute. You will find hardly such a type of atmosphere will be present in any institute. It is all because of the presence of that very dynamic force. This is not an exaggeration. I am just pouring out the truth from my heart, which I have observed. Even I have worked with so many principals before the arrival of or taking the charge here by Aftab Soap. But the atmosphere which was present at that very moment, and the atmosphere which I have seen right from last 3 years, it is drastic difference. It is totally different, because it reflects that the upbringing, it demonstrates or it reflects the background of worthy boss. Because backgrounding is having a profound impact on one's personality. What is your background? Accordingly, you will throw your vibes.
Assalamu alaikum.
So, one thing, if we look, physical infrastructure, resources, no doubt it is the visible structure of an institute. But the main soul, which is mainly responsible for creating such a type of atmosphere, is the one who leads it. So, you just mentioned the overall development. The things which are quite visible before our eyes right at the ingress when we enter in this very institute. A person who would had visited in this institute in 2022, he could hardly believe upon his eyes. Such a remarkable transformation in terms of infrastructure development. The lush green lawns maintained or developed by our worthy boss. It is a collective teamwork. But the majestic or humongous role is played by the leadership, by the leader. Academically, every year you might have heard in your locality the vibes of NEET qualifiers. They are from the same institute. And right from last 3 years, every year we witnessed